Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Cappuccino here, and another great episode of Paws Podcast with Nicole Schuma. Listen, if you like what you see here today, don't be afraid to go to the old Google box, YouTube 216 Creators Studios. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, ding that bell for that future notification. We appreciate your support. And I'm going to say it right off the bat, Nicole, don't forget the neuter and spay. Because I always, you got me trained. You got me trained. Don't forget the neuter and spay. Nicole, it's been, I don't know, we had a month off, I think, with you.
Yes.
Which I missed you, number
I
one.
missed you.
And I don't know what you've been doing out in the sun, but it's hot.
It's hot.
Yeah, yeah. And you had a couple of things that you've done recently in the summer. What have you been up to?
Well, I was at the Boone County Fair,
Ooh,
and that was hot, but it was amazing. I made a lot of new connections, a lot of new friends. Actually, networking, it was really crazy. The lady from hospice came and asked me if I knew someone who could bring therapy dogs in.
that's awesome.
And it was just, I mean, that's why I love what I
a
do,
match. Yeah.
because the hospice nurse didn't know they were going to be my guest. And so I just was able to magically pass that along. And so, it's good to network, collaborate with other organizations
Absolutely.
and stuff.
You are absolutely doing the Lord's work out there, saving animals, saving lives. I love it. And listen, Nicole Schuma is probably one of the best people I have ever met. And I am so happy that you're in our studio doing this show. Um, so what's coming up for you specifically in the future before we invite your guests in here?
Um,
Anything new? You got something big coming up?
just regrouping,
Yeah, regrouping,
Yeah.
reprioritizing.
prioritizing. I was on the downslope of kitten season. Now kitten season's picking back up. So no.
Rabbit season, duck season, kitten season.
Right?
Right.
So now I have 5 bottle fed babies. A couple of them are starting to eat, and then I kind of got a critical care baby.
Yeah.
That
We talked
keeps
about
me
that in the
keeps me
greenery.
busy. I've been doing a lot with the pet food pantry.
Oh,
My
good.
3 pups.
Yeah.
We've been getting a lot of great donations, a lot of support from the community. We're growing, we're serving more people that need pet food and help.
Yep.
So that is really great.
Well, and two, you have a little merch line going for yourself, some T-shirts and whatnot. And so
I do.
Our sponsorship package includes, hey, listen, folks, sponsor the show, 216, info at 216thenet.com or info at 216creatorstudios.com. If you sponsor the show, get a T-shirt.
Yeah.
That's
I
fantastic.
got a new logo, and I made you a cup, and I forgot it.
I didn't get my cup.
Oh, I'll bring it next time.
You didn't do it. It's not here. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
I know.
I don't know. Anyways,
But
hey, listen.
today we'll bring it.
You got 2 fantastic people sitting on either
I
side of you
do.
here today. Let's go ahead and bring them in. What do we got going?
Okay, well, I want to welcome Kathy, Nancy, and Gypsy Snow. And they are from Paws for Friendship. And when I met them, I fell in love with them. I mean, you guys have like this warming personality. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to have them on my show.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So I was and I really, really love what you do. I mean, if you're in this business with animals and rescues and helping others and making a difference, you know what an animal can do for people.
Mhm.
Right.
Yes.
And that's the part that when I met you and how passionate you are about what you do. And I'm like, amazing. So, kind of tell me about the organization, how it works, what you do, stuff like that.
Okay. The organization was started in 1993, and Jan
Yep.
is the founder, and she had rescued a little 6-month-old Great Dane puppy that had been abused.
Oh,
And, it took her quite a while. She says about 5 years to get him, calm down and to know what he really wanted to do.
right.
And she walked into a nursing home one day, and that was the beginning. He walked right up to somebody, and that was the beginning of Paws for Friendship.
Oh my God.
Yes, she started at like 1993 is when they were founded,
Oh,
and then she was incorporated, and then she became a 501c3 non-for-profit group.
right.
Yes.
Excellent.
And that's where we are now. We're in every state. We're in Germany. There's some in Germany, Australia.
I seen in Canada too.
Yes, right. Yes. Isn't that something?
I was like, you guys reach really
All over the United States.
far.
Right.
And you reach a lot of people.
Yes. And that's what we're doing. We want to reach more people.
Yeah.
That's what we're really trying to do.
Yeah, it's amazing. I know that's why I wanted to have you as a
Yes,
guest too,
yes.
so that we can put it out there, like and share, and
Mhm.
just, reach as many people who can get benefits from a therapy
Right.
dog
Right.
or animal. Sometimes they're cats,
Rabbits.
rabbits.
There's a horse
Oh,
down south
Yep.
of Florida.
Oh, I love the horse one. Yes, that's amazing.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, where the horse comes into the facility.
Right.
and-
Yep.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that's so
that is
cool.
so cute, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very,
Only-
very
yep, in
cute.
Florida. Yep. Yes. And we're all volunteers. I mean, you have to have it in you, that feeling that this is what you really want to do. You
Right.
know, when I would tell my dogs that, do you want to go for a visit? We're going for a visit. Oh my God. Well, it really was, they knew they were going to go in the car.
Car.
Yep.
That's
Right.
the main
That's
thing, so, and they were always excited.
Yeah.
They just loved doing it.
Yeah.
They were two big girls, big dogs,
Yes.
same girls.
Yes.
But everybody loved them.
Oh, I'm
And,
sure.
But anyway, so so we're looking for volunteers, people
Oh.
to help us now.
Okay.
Because every place you go, the nursing homes, senior citizens, residences, schools, libraries, they're always looking for people,
Yes.
for dogs to come in. Even cats, whatever. When you're
Right.
pets,
Yeah.
for us to bring our pets in. During COVID, I even called the library because, nothing was open. The library was having programs outside.
Oh.
So we went a couple times. We went outside and sat with the kids while they were doing their books and coloring and doing,
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
that was how we were able to share that,
That's
even
a-
during that time.
They probably needed that.
Oh, yeah.
Because even though maybe the kids didn't understand what was going on,
Yeah.
it was a scary time
Yes.
because of not knowing. And then they got a little bit of just relax from the whole
Right,
atmosphere. And,
Yeah.
so that's amazing.
Yeah.
Very amazing. So, how do you become a volunteer?
Well, to be a volunteer, you go to our website, but you usually see us around.
Okay.
The activities directors, couldn't think of that. Activities directors at
Okay.
all the nursing homes. I found out that they all kind of get together and
Yes.
they talk and they share
Oh.
amongst themselves. So then, when we use our business cards and that, and then people, oh, look at that, they're coming around, look at the dogs coming around. I might want to do that. I have a good dog.
Right.
I have a good cat. I have a good rabbit, whatever. I would like to do something like that. And Nancy and I have been doing this for 8 years now.
Yeah.
With
Wow.
Paws for Friendship.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it is. And
Yeah.
once it's in you, you just, like I said, both of my girls crossed the Rainbow Bridge, but I'm still involved in it.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
it's just in me.
Oh, right.
You're, it's,
When you
They
have
got
a
me.
love for this,
Yep,
it
they got
just
me.
doesn't go away.
yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
So is there paperwork and stuff people have to fill out or register their dog?
Yes. It's on the website.
Okay.
Just go in and fill it out, and we'll send it in to Jan.
Okay.
So
Is there anything special that people would have to put down about their dog?
Well, they have to. Well, one thing they ask about if their dogs haven't had any training, formal
Right.
training,
Okay.
or like in the house, home training. They
Okay.
just want to know what kind of training if they've had any.
Okay.
All dogs don't need training.
Right.
You it's how you treat your dog.
dog.
Right.
Courteous. The dog is courteous. Your dog listens to you. Your dog likes people. That
Right.
all plays into the whole thing.
Right.
But yeah, the website has everything you'd ever want to know
Right.
about Paws for Friendship.
Awesome.
Many pages. The applications are right there. You can fill them out online, send them in.
Okay.
Your dog does need to be vaccinated.
Oh,
That's
definitely.
definitely-
Yes.
You have to send in your records of the shots and everything.
And
that
that's
they have.
very, very important.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And we recommend that they do kennel cough
I-
also.
I was just going to bring that
Because
up.
you just never know when you're going to interact with a dog that might be slightly sick.
Right. And it's not, the shot is.
It's not any more different than any of the other shots.
Right. And then I think one is a nose and one is a
Right.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's worth it.
Yes.
It's much better than someone getting
Absolutely.
sick because
Yes.
then your vet bill
For
just
sure.
explodes from there.
Yeah.
What an ingenious idea. number one. That's brilliant. The whole model is brilliant. So check it out, folks. What is that? Pause for Friendship Inc.org. Check them out. We got it on the bottom of the screen there. Go ahead, share this up here, Nico, a little bit. And so listen, even on the website, I'm sure it's going to give you a better rendition of this. Pause for Friendship is looking for new members, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And so it'll describe who we are and what we're looking for.
Right.
And listen, if you have a dog that loves attention, this is probably the perfect match
Yes.
for therapy. And if you feel that your dog doesn't do so well with others, probably not a good match. We're gonna use something that's not so common. It's called common sense.
Right.
To say, hey, listen, if you have good training, great. If your dog's respectful, great. If it loves having attention, great. But if you have the dog that's lunging at people, feel free not to fill that out.
Yeah, right.
We don't, you know what I mean? And that's okay. And that's okay too.
Yes.
So my question to you is, so I have a dog and I want to sign up and I want to do this. What if I don't have a dog, but I still want to volunteer? What other things can I do?
You have a neighbor dog you can borrow?
Well, sure.
Or a relative's
Sure.
dog you can borrow?
Sure. So are there any volunteer positions outside of having an animal?
Well, our main headquarters is in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah,
That's
that's where
kind
the
of a
main
long
headquarters.
drive.
Yes, it would
Yeah.
be. Yes, it
Yeah.
would be. And because both of mine, are not here now, I have a stepdog.
Yes.
Ah,
My
She
friend's
does.
my friend's dog has
Yeah.
now become my
Aw.
therapy dog that
Yeah.
we go visiting. Because she always hung out with my dogs, and I say part of them rubbed off on her because she's perfect.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Her and I go off, a couple times a week now. She's my stepdog.
That's amazing. Oh
And
my
we clarified,
gosh.
it doesn't have to be just a dog. It could be a
No,
Right.
a cat, a
A
rabbit.
cat, a rabbit.
horse.
What about
Yeah,
like
or-
rats or ferrets?
I haven't heard anything about those. I think you'd have to be able to contain them.
Yeah.
Or hang
whatever
on to
the
them.
Therapy, I think.
Oh my
rats
gosh, you
is-
can hug and kiss my ferrets.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
really? Oh,
Oh
okay.
my gosh, they
Okay.
are so loving. I actually
Okay,
take.
we'll have
yeah.
we'll have you bring your ferret.
Oh geez, I could.
Yes,
They're
you could.
vaccinated and everything.
Oh yeah.
I take them to the Boy Scouts. The Boy
Oh,
Scout.
do you really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Boy Scouts. They love the
Yeah,
ferrets.
yeah.
When they see me, they want to know about them and how they are. And
There you go.
yeah.
There you go. got a few extra minutes? Okay.
Yeah,
We'll sign
I
you
don't
up.
know if I can fit it in, but maybe once or twice I could try it. So I seen this thing here. Okay, so there's a service dog, a therapy dog, an emotional support dog.
Mhm.
What basically, I mean, I read it and I get what it means, but to explain to the viewers out there, what is each area and what's different about it?
Okay, a service dog would be like somebody that maybe has seizures. And
Okay.
it will, I'm assuming it's a dog, but the dog will know when they're going into a seizure and we'll get them down on the floor and then they protect them till they come back out of it.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's when the animal is providing a service
Service,
for
yeah.
the person.
Right. And you
Okay.
have to have something that you would need a service dog.
Right.
Or
Maybe
be-
in a wheelchair or
Yes.
blind.
Blind, yep.
Let's see.
Stroke victims.
Yep.
Yes.
Heart attacks.
Yes.
Dogs, animals sense a lot of
Right.
that stuff.
Mhm.
I know that in the green room, we've all discussed about my daughter with severe OCD and anxiety levels, and my dog is not trained to do
Right.
that, but yet still provides that form of comfort.
Oh,
For-
right.
for-
Kind
her.
of knows when it's coming.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure he's like, here's the trigger. Here we go. Buckle up, Buttercup.
Buckle
Yep.
up.
Got
She's
you.
going
You
to
know,
be hugging,
Yep.
kissing me, and
Right.
crying.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember when I was a kid and I was having a bad day or whatever. I mean, the only thing I wanted was my dog, and I would hold him and I would cry over him like this, and he was probably thinking, "Oh Lord," you
Yeah.
know. But that was my thing, and I had that dog for like 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was a
That's a long
little
time.
poodle,
Oh,
and even when I first got him and I would go to school, he would run across the highway and sit by the school door.
oh.
And the school would call my mom.
Yeah.
Can you come get your dog again?
Yeah.
He's at school. And but I had him my whole life, and he was my comfort dog.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
That's awesome.
That's good.
yeah. And I honestly, I know that everybody lives in different situations and financial, but I just really think it's important for every child to have an animal.
Yeah.
No matter what it is. If it's a spider or a gecko or a dog or
We'll
a
go
cat.
back on the spider.
Okay, well maybe not a spider.
You're killing me with.
Well,
Snakes.
there was this boy I met the other day, and he asked me about getting a spider as a pet, and I told him he should do research, and he asked where he should go to get a spider, and I don't really know where to get a spider for a pet.
Your backyard. I mean,
Well, I mean, I guess you could start with the
unless you're
daddy
looking for a
long leg.
tarantula or something in that fashion. They do make pets,
Yeah.
right? There are
Yeah.
indigenous species too that are a little. Some things are just like, hey, why don't you let that thing live where it belongs, and stop making everything a pet.
And making everything a
Right.
pet.
Animals in the wild are supposed to be there for a reason.
Right.
That's how the ecosystem works.
Yes.
And if you're trying to make everything a pet, well, instincts kick in. Like, you see these people with lions and stuff.
Oh,
and
right.
If they were raised as cubs is one thing, but if it was rescued and it becomes your friend 1 minute and then you're a lunch snack the next, because they have natural instincts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Animals do. As dogs, cats are a little more to the people side of things.
Domesticated.
Yes, they're domesticated.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them are bred to be a certain size, certain legs. That's mankind did that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And if you look back at some of these animals, like the Pekingese, right? Pekingese were considered the lion dog. And emperors in China used to hold them in their sleeves to keep them warm, but they would sit in front of them as their protectors. I mean, there's stories to all these other animals
I
that
didn't
are
know
out there. Oh, yeah. I had several of them. That's why. But I love the fact that for the emotional support or a service dog, I think are necessary because
Oh,
we
yes.
don't give animals enough credit. We see them as we own you, but the personality, listen, I'm watching videos the other day. This is a little off subject, but there was a kitten and a baby bird, and that baby bird cuddled up into the kitten, and the kitten protect that little baby bird. And I was like, anywhere else, like at Nico's house, that bird would have been eaten. That cat would have been, you know what I mean? Because there's a natural instinct to that.
Right.
Because he saves animals, basically, off the street, like tomcats and stuff like that. But they do have personalities. Squirrels that climb up on your lap to get that nut and then run away. It's not looking
Right.
Literally saw a video of a tiger shark carrying a 200-old sea turtle in its mouth to a boat because there was a fishing net wrapped around its neck.
Oh, that's
Think
pretty
of
cool.
that. Now, on top of that, when they took the net off of the neck, it was so cut so deep that they put antibiotics on it, and then they released it back into the water. They saw the sea turtle swimming back, so they got dive gear on, scuba gear on, and they jumped in to see what the trouble was. And it was bringing a jellyfish to them to eat as a thank you.
Oh my goodness.
So, yes, we are not the only ones on this planet that have empathy, that have knowledge of certain things. Every animal, everything does something, right?
Right.
So why not? And that's why I think this is a brilliant idea, because there's so much out there needed for that. The world's on fire. You look online, the world's on fire right now.
Yeah.
We need more love.
And
Yes.
comfort and kindness.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Listen, it's hard to be hateful and grateful at the same time. It's almost impossible.
Yeah.
So when you're pushing out more things for gratitude, you get less hate.
Right.
And you can fill in the hearts with a little bit more love, especially with animals.
Yeah.
Foster care. I love it. So I absolutely love what you guys are doing.
Okay, so tell me about the therapy dog.
Well, Gypsy's a therapy dog. She likes visiting with people. There was one gentleman, he was in a wheelchair, and the first time she met him, she went up, put her paws on top of his knees.
Oh.
And it was nothing I encouraged her to do. She did it on her own.
To like say hello, I'm here
Yep.
for you.
And this particular gentleman is nonverbal. So, and we met him just before COVID, and I always shake his hand. Always, he puts it to his cheek,
Oh,
and I lift Gypsy up while I bend down and lift her up so he can at least pet her.
yeah.
And then she'll turn around, and she'll give me kisses
Oh.
because she's a very kissy girl. So that I think he enjoys that.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
And do you see he's nonverbal, but you can tell by
I can tell, yes.
by his facial
Yes.
expressions
And he, like I said, he shakes my hand and he puts it to his cheek.
oh,
To me,
yeah. And I bet he looks forward to that every
I
time you
hope-
come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One time he was laying in his bed and I went back out to the nurses. I go, is he okay? Can I go into his room? Oh yeah, you can go in there. I go, okay. But he was laying in bed and the blankets were perfectly smoothed out on top of him. And I thought, okay. But anyway, yes, it was
Nice.
good to go in him,
Yeah.
to see him. And a lot of times I will pick Gypsy up. The one nursing home we go to, usually when we go there, their clients are in like a day room in a circle doing exercises or whatever. And I'll walk around with her in my arms.
Okay.
So everybody gets a chance to kind of pet her.
Pet her and stuff. Yeah. That's cool. I
And
bet you.
just to see the smile on
Yeah.
their faces.
Oh my
you know,
gosh.
that's just so heartwarming.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
I'm sure
it's
it
so-
is.
And it brings back memories for these people too of when they might have had a dog or a cat.
And that's the one thing
Right.
that I see in rescue a lot is a lot of surrenders of animals from older people that have to go into homes,
Yes.
things like that. And it's really heart-wrenching to hear the stories
It is.
that they're in their next stage of their life where they can't
Right.
be
Oh yeah.
owners.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so important to
Right.
keep this in their lives,
Yes.
even though they can't have animals.
Right.
Honestly, I think we should be able to have animals everywhere. but
Yes.
not everybody agrees with me, but I think I take my animals everywhere. Walmart, Menards, the resale store. I just put them in the cart or in their
Yeah.
little bag, and even the people that you see in the store. Can I pet your dog?
Yeah. Right.
Can I see your kittens? It's just I don't know.
It brings out a bright star in everybody, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
like the silliness and the happiness, and they're all.
You always get the
know what
one.
I mean?
You always get the one that's like, there's
yeah.
no animals allowed.
Well,
Yeah.
I get
Right,
that a
so-
lot,
Yeah.
and
Right.
I just say would you leave your kids in the car?
Right. Oh,
That's my response to that.
I asked them how they got it.
Thank you.
Right? Look at that. She's a kisser.
Yes, he is.
So
Would Snowball like some water? You think
Maybe I
water?
will take her out and get her some water.
I
Wanna
can-
go
I
out?
can bring some in if you want to. If she.
Okay, there's their plastic bowl in the
In-
bathroom on
yeah.
the corner of the floor.
yep. The emotional support dog. What is the significance that they provide for people?
They're more like somebody that has PTSD. Did I say that
Oh,
right?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Where they've had more traumatic life experiences.
Okay.
So they're a little different than a therapy dog. A therapy dog is just, somebody that comes in and says, hi, how you doing? And,
Right.
and then we're out the door again.
Puts a smile on their face.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So the emotional support dog, are they triggered by the person when they're having a episode or they're panicking?
They can get them because they have episodes
Okay.
to help them through whatever and, so they can live life.
Right. Have you ever seen the emotional support dog with somebody with PSTD?
I haven't, but I've been out where like I saw a lady in a wheelchair and I'm sure her dog was a service dog. Well, you don't necessarily go up and pet those dogs.
Right.
You need to have permission. And
do that.
sometimes they would rather you didn't because they're working.
Right. Because they're worked
And it's just like when I take Gypsy to a nursing home or whatever, everybody wants to give her treats. Everybody wants to give her treats. And thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't encourage treats. we're not there to get treats. We're there to say hello.
Right, exactly. Well, and the other thing is too is what she likes,
Right.
what's good for her. Maybe the mixture of too
Yeah.
many treats might,
Yeah.
yeah,
But we don't go for treats.
right.
I mean,
You go
if
for
we did,
hugs,
yeah.
and love,
Smiles.
yeah,
Yeah.
things like that.
And then there was a lady that Gypsy and I met. We went into her room. And she used to call Gypsy Maggie because Maggie was her,
Her
dog's name.
dog.
And she was getting on in life. Anyway, so then we went to the nursing home, and there was a hospice nurse out in the day area. And she saw Gypsy and I come in, and she goes, "Would you come to this ladies' room?" That's what she said, because she's in hospice. So and she would go with us, and she made sure it was okay with the family before we went in. So I picked Gypsy up and went over to the bed, and the lady had glasses on. Well, then I find out she's the lady that had Maggie. So Gypsy was always Maggie for a minute.
Oh.
And I picked Gypsy, or I had Gypsy in my arms, and the lady had her eyes closed. And so, but she did. She reached out and touched her paw.
Oh.
That's
It is
heartwarming.
it is amazing. When my dad was on hospice, we never could have cats as kids. But my mom, rescued this kitten, and she like smuggled it into the house, and my dad fell in love with it. And when he was in his hospice bed, the only thing he wanted was his cat sitting here.
Yes.
Or at the end, he would just like, "Where's my cat? Where's my cat?" As long as he could feel him or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
I think it gave my dad a lot of peace.
Right.
Sure.
And a lot of comfort when he was at the
Yes.
end. And
Yes.
that named the cat Ditzy, which I think is the dumbest name in the world, but that's what he named it. And he loved that cat. I mean, loved that cat. Yeah. And right till the very end, that
yes.
cat was
Yeah, sure.
in his
Yes.
hospice bed with him. Yeah. So I think that, I don't know, I think that we should be open to more of letting animals,
Oh, I agree.
Yes.
I agree. Yes.
you know what I mean? And there's so many abused and forgotten animals out there, and I don't even know how to fix that problem. I don't know how to make something where we can bring them with people that need them. Vet care is a problem. It's very expensive. Even though there is help out there and you can get vouchers and low cost and stuff like that, everything is just so expensive.
Yes. Yes, it is.
And I think that's what might keep a lot of people from owning a pet.
Well, yeah, and the ones that have them, they just can't keep up with it anymore.
Right.
And that's where you have the problems.
right.
Well, you say that you don't even know where to start with some of the listen beyond animals, right? There's abused people. There's abused everything.
Yeah.
You just talking about it makes awareness, so you are already doing something to make a difference. You don't feel like it is because you Nicole Schuma is. I need to touch it. I need to feel it to know in order to maneuver it like a puzzle and fix it. But you do. You're so aware of what's happening in the world, especially with animals, that you are already making a difference. Because if you were to ignore it, you would be the wash, rinse, repeat person on every day.
Right.
But yeah, animals, people too. I mean, listen, our own species, we have that issue with, not just animals.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of that in the world, period, that needs to get corrected. And will it ever? Probably not.
No.
This is just the way the world works. But it's because of people like you guys that make these changes and make these differences, not only in animals' life, but you're doing it and make a difference in people's lives. And listening to these stories about hospital, you guys are going to make me cry for crying out loud.
I know I'm trying not to be
I'm like-
emotional
I'm
and
fighting
cry
it back.
too.
I'm like, forgive me. But everything you're saying is 100% true. And I love the fact that, hey, we're not here for the treats. Now, listen,
Right.
I'm an Italian kid from the south side of Chicago.
Yes.
If I show up and you give me a treat, I'm taking it.
Oh, yeah.
No, you got Entenmann's? That's fine. We can do Entenmann's, right? The dog doesn't need another treat. But, I mean, other people want to give too.
Yes.
And a rule of thumb as a personal development coach, I would always say that never take away somebody else's victory for wanting to give you something back.
Right.
Because you're taking that victory away. I know you might not be there for that, but that's also for them to win too.
Right.
So that's okay.
Right.
And like Nicole brought me a T-shirt today, which is awesome. And I'll definitely wear it. It might be a little tight. It might be a little tight.
Well, you better take a jog around the block then.
More than a jog. It's gonna take more than a jog, Nicole. All right. So I got a couple questions for you guys. I don't know how many more questions you got on your chart there.
Just like I know you're local and national. Do you guys ever do like conventions or big fundraisers? Or like what are your expenses?
Well, that's something I can't answer what the expenses are. But I
Okay.
mean, we do have one of the national fundraisers.
Okay.
It's like the United Way. It's a combined federal campaign for people that work in the government or in the military. So it's the government equally to United Way. So where they give from their paycheck.
Okay.
That's kind of like a national.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Right. Yeah. There's a on our website. There's a coffee company. You can order this freshly made coffee beans.
I
and
saw that.
And it said it takes a week because they're making them special for you.
Yes.
So that's another fundraiser.
Okay.
As locally, no, we really don't do local fundraisers. There's really only 8 of us up here in the northern Illinois.
Okay.
Well, in Illinois, period.
Oh, wow.
Yes, there's only 8
Well,
of
we
us.
need to get some people to become
That's right.
members.
That's right. And that's why we're doing this big membership drive, and we're pushing for new members. We've been going to
Yay.
farmers markets. We've been going to Palooza, Barktoberfest,
Yep.
all these things that are coming up. We went to Lisa's.
A little, yeah.
Animal
the
Expo.
Are you
rescue
guys
animal-
coming again in
Yes.
March?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I am
Yes.
too, so
Yes.
that'll be awesome.
We went to
Hi,
one.
Lisa.
We went to one down at King County Fairgrounds.
Oh,
Oh,
Their
nice.
their all animal rescue. That was different. But we went to theirs just to get word out because there's so many people that say, "Well, I didn't know you guys existed. I've
Right.
always wanted to do this, but I didn't know where to go."
Right.
So, even if we don't get that many people that sign up, we want you to sign up, but we're getting the word out.
You're getting the word out. Yes.
Handing out our flyers, talking to people. That's what we want to do.
Right. Yes. And I think I mean, I hope you grab a whole bunch of people that want to do this. And I mean, you guys are just so like, I don't know. I fell in love with you the minute I met you too. I hope that they want to give and do like you do and feel that excitement and the difference they're going to make in people's lives.
Yes, right.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
And some
That's-
dogs have a purpose to do
Right.
that.
right. And that's the reward.
Right.
It's not money.
No.
It's just, simple kindness between humans with a dog.
I love it.
Yeah. It's simple kindness.
And
I think we need a bumper sticker for that.
That's a T-shirt.
A T-shirt,
That's
simple
a-
kindness.
Yeah, simple
I
kindness.
think that's amazing.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
and
If you guys want to learn more about getting involved and giving smiles in Illinois, you go ahead and feel free to reach out at pawsforfriendshipinc.org or contact Nancy. That's Gypsy's mom there, 815-988-7154. That's 988-7145. I'm sorry. I switched that dyslexia.
yeah, you did.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Let me repeat that, 988-7145, 815 area code. Or Kathy, which is that Precious and Tessa's mom.
Yes.
847-899-0060. Not too many numbers to switch around on that one.
Right?
Lots of zeros, right? And listen, for what they're doing here, I also had a thing based on hot asphalt awareness from the crazyrebels.com, right? So where I'm looking at this ad, go ahead and pop that up. Already have it up?
Yep.
So, air temperature at 77 degrees, asphalt temperature is 125. And you don't think about. Now, I remember being a kid and running out of the pool and then having to run out into the street or on the driveway and being like, yikes!
Yeah.
Right? And that's my human feet, right? Now, dogs' paws, very sensitive, I'm sure. And when you're walking your dog, you're walking on asphalt, please be aware. So what's the best way? I'm going to ask your advice on this. I can read all the stats off of this, but give me a lowdown on what we should really be aware of on walking our dogs in the hospital.
Well, you know what I've always said, put your hand on the
That's
asphalt.
what I do.
I even did it on my deck because my deck was in the sun. I'd put my hand out there first to see how long, if they were even going to be able to walk across.
Yeah.
But then I bought some little carpet pieces to let them walk across the carpet to get out to the yard. But your hand will tell you how hot that is.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a good thing to remember.
Well,
If it's too hot for you, it's too hot for them.
right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
So
For
is
sure.
there like a sock recommendation of some kind, or if you want to take your dog out, does that help?
There are a lot of little booties out there
Yeah.
that are actually rubber soled like
Right.
shoes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The technology's incredible, isn't it? For
Yes.
the animal stuff now.
If your
Yeah.
dog will wear them.
Yeah.
Well,
That's it. You got to
For a
train
while,
them
they
to
jump
wear
around
them.
like well, it's the same way in the
Gypsy.
winter, like
Oh,
walking in your
yes.
neighborhood with the salt. You
Oh,
want to put
yeah,
booties
salt.
on your dog when you're walking to protect them
Yes.
from the salt.
Right.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
so my dogs have booties. They don't really.
I know that
like
when
them,
my
but-
dog walks in the grass, he walks funny in the grass. He doesn't like I don't know if it's because it goes in between his paws.
It's wet.
Oh, right. He's silly. I'm like, stop being silly. Just go do your business, you know. He's looking at me. He's walking on like I got shoes on him. So yeah, two things to be aware of. Just make sure it's a great little tip out there for people. And then we were given a card to check off. Explain the card. I love this factor. You don't need the card to do something like this for yourself, right?
Right.
Nicole, shoot it off. What is that? What is that about? Describe it. Maybe people even at home can put something in their wallet to
And a
identify.
piece of paper. You can
Piece
just
of
write.
paper.
Yeah.
I have a dog
Yeah,
at home.
I think
Yeah.
this is really cool. It says, I have an animal at home. If you're reading this, then I'm either in the hospital or otherwise in trouble. Please help my pet. And you can put your pet's name, what kind of pets you have, and if they're a dog or a cat. And then on the back, it's the contact information. I mean, because if you're like in a car crash and you're unconscious and you have two little dogs at home, no one's going to know that.
Right.
I mean, unless they contact her in case
And you don't know
family
if
your
that
phone.
person lives alone. You don't know if
Right.
they're at home.
Right.
Right.
You know, it's brilliant.
Yeah,
It's
I think
brilliant.
it's amazing that I never thought. I mean, I know the ones I have at the house for fire.
Yes. Right. The sticker on the door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I never thought of I have an animal at
Yes.
home. This is really
Yes.
cool.
I love it. I love that idea. It's just brilliant.
I do too. It's amazing.
That should literally be on a license.
Hey, that would
Yeah.
be cool.
Yes.
You
Do
know,
I have a cat or a dog
Yep.
or an animal?
put a little sticker on the
Yeah.
back of the license. I have a cat or a dog at home.
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
little sticker.
Yeah.
just like I'm a
Yeah.
donor.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I got an animal.
That's right.
Yep. Yeah, the state of Illinois is going to love us for that.
They'll probably charge us a lot too for it.
Right.
Where'd you go, Jips?
Gypsy.
Oh, she's behind the green screen.
Gypsy. Gypsy.
Gypsy, come here. She's like, let me out of here. Let me out of here, Mom.
See, are you guys done yet?
Right. She's like,
I
I
have
want to.
some bones to chew.
Right, I want to go help people, people feel better. What's like like a phenomenal connection you've made with somebody?
Oh, I have one.
Okay, I knew you would.
This is with my dog Precious. She was a golden spaniel mix, and she weighed 55 pounds. She was a good sized dog. Well, anyways, this was at a senior residence. There's a residence that we go to, and they have apartments. And
Uh-huh.
we knock on the door and go in to see people. Well, this one couple, and they were always together, you know, and he was obviously, I don't want to say sick, but he was, you know, kind of always sitting up in the chair, and she was fine, you know. And one little thing, I laughed at them. They were talking about something, and she looks at me and she goes, "Oh," she says, I don't live here with him. I have my own apartment." She lived in one apartment, he lived in the other, and they spent the day. She says it works out better that way.
Oh,
Different, huh? Different?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, anyways, we had been there. We were there when it was just Precious and I. And we were there that day, and one of the nurses had come by, saw us walking by. She goes, "Would you please go and see Ruth?" And I said, "Sure." Roy just passed away.
oh no.
I said, "Okay, all right." So I went to the door and opened the door, and Ruth was there, and Roy was, you know, in a hospital bed. And I'll be darned if Precious went right up to him. You know, he's laying there with his hands out, you know, and is laying there. Precious went up and licked his hands.
Oh,
Like she knew, and she just had to say,
Say-
I'm here for you. That's okay.
Mm.
She just sat next to him, licked his hands, and I thought, oh my gosh, that brought tears.
oh,
see
that I
that,
would have.
To
Yes.
see that happen, and that was just wonderful of her. And Ruth still talks about her.
Oh.
That's how she came and said goodbye to Roy. Yeah,
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that is
that was the
like-
most profound thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that makes me know why I do this.
Oh right. Oh my
know?
gosh. If
Yes.
yeah, that's like you can never get that. I mean, you could probably repeat it, but that
Mhm.
1
Yes.
second there,
Right.
you can never get that feeling
Yes.
back. What
Right.
you've done for them, how it makes us feel.
Yes.
I mean, there's just so much.
Yes.
I don't know. I guess if people don't do what we do with animals and have the love that we do and see what they can do, you can't feel it unless you're there.
Yeah, that's right.
You have to
Yes.
do it to feel
And
it.
they look forward. They know when we're coming. You always post it
Yep.
on a board when
Oh,
we're coming.
okay. So they have a
it's not
schedule
a-
of.
Yes, we have a schedule for each of
Okay.
the places we go to. And, some of the places, are large, like senior residence is large. It could take us 2 hours to get through the whole thing. And the
Oh,
people up there on the 3rd floor, well, I thought you weren't coming. I'm sorry. We start at the 1st floor. We're coming. Don't worry. You didn't miss us. We're here,
right. Because it might take 4 minutes here, 5 minutes here, and then by the time you get
Or
way
10 minutes
up
over
there,
here. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. Yes.
I got 3 minutes left. Okay.
All right.
Well, see how quick it goes?
Yeah, this sure did.
It goes
sure
very,
did.
very quick. But I want people to like and share this podcast.
Yes.
I want people to visit their website. I want people to want to give back to people who need this type of therapy through whatever animal. It doesn't have to be a dog. It
No.
could be a cat, a rabbit, a
Guinea
pony,
pig.
a guinea pig. What? I guess what?
Ferret.
A ferret. I'll have to work on that. Julius is a little
A
crazy.
teenager. I mean,
Yeah. But I believe that this is one thing that animals were made for.
Yes.
Animals were made to heal people, heal
Comfort
souls,
them.
and yeah,
Comfort them.
comfort them. Yes. And I don't know. I hope maybe the people that watch this look at their animal in a little different light. Like, oh, you have to go to the bathroom. Oh, I got to go buy dog food. Oh my gosh, the vet costs so much. But when it is an expense, but when you look at it, what does it do for your heart?
Yeah. Right.
That's what animals were made for.
Right.
Yeah. And hopefully someday we can stop all the animals that are out there that are
Neglected,
neg-
abused.
neglected, abused. We could stop puppy mills. Some way we have to control the cat population.
That too.
I don't know how we're gonna spade and neuter all the cats out
bring
there.
them all to Nicole's house. If you don't have cats that you're not looking to hang on to.
Well,
Nicole,
I did sell all my living room furniture and turn it into a cat sanctuary.
I would not.
Yeah, there's no furniture. It's all cat stuff. Yeah. Well,
Hi,
and my ferrets
Scott.
live in there too.
Um,
Well, Scott didn't really say anything until I had the spring buy another enclosure, and that was actually in our dining room. So
okay.
yeah. So as
Yeah.
the numbers go down, the house is less taken up.
You're now known as the cat lady for sure.
Yes, most people do call me the cat
The cat
lady.
lady.
So, but yeah. So the most important thing is to spay and neuter.
Definitely.
Spay
Yeah.
neuter. I said it first.
Yeah, you did. But I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you guys for the time
you.
that you
Thank
take
you.
and do this for people, because you are just magnificent women, and I would so happy to know you and have you on my show. And if you ever want to come back or you need something promoted, just you know what, copy and paste it to my Facebook page.
Oh,
I will
okay.
share anything and everything that you
Yes.
want to share. And I know that if we need some big help, Drew will help us out with
Absolutely.
that.
We're in your corner. 100%.
Good. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. We
So-
just want to say we're just looking for members. You have your dog, your cat. Please sign up.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen, there's things in this world that are worth doing, and this is one of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stop wasting time. You probably ask yourself as you're sitting at home, I need to make a change. I need to do something different. How do I give back to my community?
Yes.
Right.
Well, look at that little cute face that's next to you, and then meeting your animal, and go, you know what? I can sign up for this. I can do this.
Yeah,
And
right.
what are you going to lose if you try?
Right.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. If you don't think it's for you after a round or so, okay, great. But give it a shot. And it sounds fun. I am not gonna listen. I'm what they call a serial connector. I connect with as many people as I possibly can. That's what I do for a living. And if I have an opportunity to bring my little Chewy somewhere and connect with people at the same time, isn't it worth the time to build a network?
You know, and
A
some people
trusted
say,
network
I
that
don't
way?
have the time to do this.
Sure.
We only require you to make one visit a month.
Oh.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right. To join, yes, you need to, because, when you join, you pay dues, you get a shirt, you get a lanyard, a dog gets a scarf or a vest.
Yep.
But just one visit a month
That's
is
not
all
asking
we
too
require.
much at
No.
all. It's
You
really
just,
not.
and then who knows, that one visit may turn into 2, 3, 5.
Yes.
Once you get going,
And-
it's you really say, hey, I can do this. This is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could do a little facility, a big
Yes,
facility,
right. There's so many out there.
hospital, school, library.
Yes.
I mean, so
Yes.
there are choices to where
Yes,
you want
there
to
is.
go.
Right.
In
Yeah.
fact, Monday, Gypsy and I have recently started going to a facility that deals with the homeless.
Really?
Yes. And I was quite surprised that quite a few people interacted with Gypsy and I,
That's amazing.
but I was amazed by it. And these are people that, life has not been
Good.
fairly good to them.
Right.
And if it makes their day just a little bit better, why not?
Right.
Right.
I think that's amazing. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for coming on the show.
Thank
We
you.
can always do another one.
Okay.
Yes.
So thank
Yes,
you,
yes.
Drew. Thank you, Nico.
Absolutely. So check it out, guys. Check out Paws Podcast here on YouTube 216 Creator Studios. Like, share, subscribe. Ding that bell for that future notification. We appreciate your support. Do not forget, neuter and
And spay.
Yes.